In the peaceful mountains of Bhutan, there lived an old monk named Tenzin. His face was always calm, his steps gentle, and his smile, soft yet powerful, never left him. People from far and wide came to him with a single question: what is the secret to staying happy? But Tenzin never answered directly. Instead, he told them stories. One day, a young man named Raghav climbed the steep mountain path to meet the monk. Raghav was tired of chasing success, tired of relationships that drained him, and tired of the constant noise inside his head. He bowed before Tenzin and said, "I've read books, followed gurus, earned money, lost love, meditated, and even traveled, but happiness always slips away. Please tell me the truth. How do you stay happy?" Tenzin smiled and said, "Let me tell you a story. Many years ago, before Tenzin was a monk, he was a merchant. He had wealth, a loving wife, and a beautiful home. But one year, a great fire destroyed his entire village. He lost his shop, his house, and worst of all, his family. Devastated, he wandered through towns, begging for food, questioning the gods, and drowning in grief. Every night he cried, "Why me?" One cold evening, Tenzin came across a small monastery. He was too weak to even knock. The monks found him, fed him, and gave him shelter. For days, he said nothing. Then one night, an old monk sat beside him and said, "Pain is real, but suffering is optional." Tenzin looked up, confused. The monk explained, "You've lost a lot, but your thoughts are keeping you in chains. You're not crying for your family anymore. You're crying because you believe life has been unfair. That belief is your prison." That night, Tenzin couldn't sleep. The words echoed in his mind. Suffering is optional. In the following days, he observed the monks. They had little food, no wealth, and slept on cold floors. Yet they laughed, sang, and lived with joy. How? Then one morning, he asked the head monk, "How do you stay happy with so little?" The monk answered simply, "We don't chase happiness. We just remove what blocks it." Tenzin looked at Raghav and said, "That's when I realized something. Happiness isn't a reward, it's our nature. But we bury it under expectations, comparisons, fears, and regrets. When I stopped asking why me and started asking what now, my heart began to heal." Raghav sat in silence. Tenzin poured him some tea and continued, "We think happiness is in some future event, a job, a love, or a house. But those things are temporary. True happiness is when the mind is at peace. And peace comes when you let go, not when you get more." Raghav whispered, "So I've been chasing the wrong thing all along." Tenzin nodded. "The secret to staying happy is not in adding things to your life, but in subtracting what doesn't serve your soul. Remove envy, remove expectations, remove the need to always be right or first. What's left behind is happiness." Tears welled up in Raghav's eyes, not of sadness, but of relief. That day, he didn't get a magic answer, but he left the mountain lighter, quieter, and a little more awake. And somewhere along the path down, he smiled for no reason. Maybe, just maybe, he had begun to understand.